Hello, hello, hola, hola, it's Hola Nature.
Hola amigos, bienvenidos a todos. Welcome everyone to the Hola Nature podcast. I am your nature-loving, Spanish-speaking, devoted nap taker of a host, Naomi, and I am super excited for today's episode where we will learn all about animals that also love taking naps. Nice long naps during the winter. Animales que hibernan. Hibernating animals. Let's not linger. Come with me and jump right in, mis amigos, as we say hola to nature. I really appreciate that animals hibernate. I think that winter is a time where nature urges us to slow down, rest, and recover from a busy and active summer and fall. Now, even if you don't live somewhere cold, it's not hard to appreciate the quiet and gentle nature of invierno, where animales all over the world toman sus siestas. Now, normalmente cuando pensamos en animales que hibernan, we have ideas of what those animals could be. This episode, I'm going to make sure to share some surprising animals that hibernate, and we'll see if I can shock you later on with my nature facts. Empecemos con palabras en español sobre animales que hibernan. La primera palabra es la hibernación. Hibernación is hibernation. Hibernación. Super! And that is when animals, they don't just sleep, but instead they go into a dormant state that often involves their body temperature lowering with a slowed heart rate and fewer breaths. No es simplemente una siesta, es un descanso total para el animal. Have you heard the word siesta before? Siesta. It rhymes with fiesta, but it isn't technically a party. In fact, many kids resist taking siestas, even though they're my favorite, and I promise you, I would take them every day if I could. Siesta. Siesta is a nap. Siesta. Siesta. Okay, seguimos. Animales que hibernan. Animales. Can you guess that in English? It is a cognate, so it sounds similar in English and Spanish. Animal, animales, animals. Nice work. Animales que hibernan are animals that hibernate. Super. Now, let's learn some of these animales. I feel like the most well-known animal que tiene que hibernar cada invierno es un oso. Oso. Grrr, un oso, a bear. There are all different types of osos. Maybe we will have a whole episode about them one day. But for now, to say bear in general es un oso. Oso, super. Un animal menos conocido que tiene que hibernar es un erizo. Have you heard of this before? Un erizo. This is a cute little animal that is covered in spikes. Erizo es un hedgehog, and they need to hibernate in the winter as well. Erizo. Super. Erizo. Otro animal es una marmota. Marmotas también tienen que hibernar. Marmota. I love that word because it kind of sounds like marshmallow. And I love marshmallows. Marmota. This is not a marshmallow. Marshmallows don't hibernate. Marmota. There is a very famous marmota who wakes up towards the end of every invierno and looks at its sombra to tell us if we will have longer winter or not. Have you heard of that before? A groundhog, una marmota. Marmota. Fantástico. Bien hecho, amigos. Okay, the last one, and it's probably my favorite, es un abejorro. Abejorro. Isn't that a fun word? Abejorro es como una abeja, bzzz, pero tiene un cuerpo más grande. Abejorro is a sweet, buzzing bumblebee. So abeja is a honeybee, a bee, but abejorro is a bumblebee. And bumblebees, believe it or not, they need to hibernate each winter. Now, wait, do you hear a little tinkling sound like a bell? What could it be? Oh, you, Adita, surprised me. What a trick. You're venturing out in el bosque hoy?
Sí.
¿Cómo están?
Bien.
¿Sí? ¿Y cómo se llaman hoy? ¿Cómo te llamas tú?
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. ¿Y cómo te llamas tú?
Hedgehog Lena.
Hedgehog Lena. Wow, I love those names. Esta semana estamos aprendiendo sobre animales que hibernan. ¿Pueden pensar en un animal que hiberna cada invierno?
Frog.
Yeah, that's true. Ranas.
Turtle.
Y tortugas también. Wow. Y we have a book. ¿Conocen el libro sobre Hedgie el erizo? Se llama The Snowy Nap. We love that book, all about this cute little erizo that resists hibernating because it wants to see the beauty of winter. Do you guys remember that book?
Yeah.
Well, pues tengo un poema sobre un erizo, porque erizos hibernan cada invierno. Will you help me teach it to everyone listening at home?
Sí.
Silly voices and all?
Sí.
Like what kind of voice should we do?
Robot.
Oh, un robot. Okay, friends, if you are listening at home, you will repeat each line along with our forest fairy friends. And if you want to keep learning and practicing it at home, Aditas, where can they go to find an English?
Niñosandnature.com.
That's right. Our podcast page, niñosandnature.com, and they can also grab free Spanish printables in our freebie library too for this week's episode. Okay, empecemos. ¿Están listas?
Sí.
Soy pequeño
Soy pequeño
y muy pinchudo.
y muy pinchudo.
Soy pequeño
Soy pequeño
y muy pinchudo.
y muy pinchudo.
Let's put that together. Soy pequeño y muy pinchudo. Who is this soy? ¿Quién está hablando? ¿Una persona?
Hedgehog.
Yeah, un erizo. So, soy pequeño y muy pinchudo. Here's the next line. Y mi espalda un gran escudo.
Y mi espada un gran escudo.
Y mi espalda un gran escudo.
Y mi espada un gran escudo.
Can we put those two lines together?
Sí.
Okay, let's do it. Soy pequeño y muy pinchudo. Y mi espalda un gran escudo. Nice job. Mira bien por donde caminas.
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 What's that saying? ¿Qué
Look
significa?
carefully because you will
Por donde caminas.
where you walk.
Yeah, cuidado. Watch where you're
You
stepping.
could
Why? Porque estoy lleno de espinas. Porque estoy lleno de espinas. Let's do that line one more time. Porque estoy lleno de espinas. Let's put those two together. Mira bien por donde caminas, porque estoy lleno de espinas. Bien hecho. Do you think that we could do the whole thing all together? Do you
Sí.
think you can do it?
Sí.
Okay. Soy pequeño y muy pinchudo, y mi espalda un gran escudo. Mira bien por donde caminas, porque estoy lleno de espinas. What's this hedgehog saying? What's this erizo diciendo? ¿Qué está diciendo?
Full of spines.
Yeah, so why do you need to be careful where you walk?
Because you could step on it and it's very
Do
ouchy.
you think that would be a little ouchy? And also, it'd probably hurt the erizo, right?
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to do
You
that.
want to hurt one, you want to take care of one.
That's right. Buen trabajo, Aditas. Gracias por su ayuda. Do you want to share anything else with your amigos listening at home?
I lost a tooth.
What? Let me see. Oh, you're right. You lost un diente.
I lost a tooth.
What? You lost un diente también? Oh my gosh. Toothless Aditas. Wonderful. What are you going to do with your dientes?
Put them under my tooth fairy pillow.
What do you think you're going to get in exchange?
Money.
What? Dinero?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Buena suerte. Gracias, Aditas. Hasta luego, amigas.
Bye.
Bien hecho, amigos. You did a great job with that Spanish poem. Now, dun dun dun, it's one of my favorite parts of the whole episode where I share some super cool datos curiosos with you all about the amazing world that we live in. This is where I ask you.
¿Sabías que? ¿Sabías que? ¿Sabías que?
Did you know? ¿Sabías que hay un animal que no solamente duerme durante su hibernación, sino también congela? Congela. La rana de madera se congela como un heladito. Ice cream is my favorite, but I don't know if I want frog ice cream because that's right, my friends. Wood frogs don't burrow down like other animals who seek protection to hibernate. Instead, wood frogs, these brave little amphibians, stay close to the surface so they can freeze themselves like a little froggy popsicle during their hibernation. Their blood, su sangre, congela. They use special compounds in su cuerpo to keep their cells working and functioning while the rest of their body is frozen durante el invierno. Then, when primavera viene, pueden descongelar and they go on about their lives. Brrr! ¿Sabías que hay un animal que hiberna por 7 meses cada año? There are 12 months in a year, and this little animal hibernates for 7 of them, sometimes more. Los lirones, or dormice, hold the record for longest hibernators, with some of them hibernating up to 11 meses. 11. Do you know that number? Let's see if we count a little bit. And we go 8, 9, 10. The number after 10 is 11. If you slept for 11 months a year, you would only have 1 month to run all around. I can't even imagine it. But did you know that there is a saying in Espanol, dormí como un lirón? I slept like a dormouse, and now I understand that even more. ¿Sabías que, and I'm not gonna lie, this one makes me a little sad. ¿Sabías que solo la reina de abejorro hiberna durante el invierno? El resto de los abejorros mueren en el otoño. The queen bumblebee will dig a hole en el suelo y hiberna hasta la primavera, when the flowers start blooming again and the temperature rises. And then once la reina abejorro awakens again, she will go searching for nectar, a good spot for a nest, and start laying eggs to build up a new colony. This brave abejorro will build a whole new colonia all on her own. I didn't know that before, that only la reina de abejorro puede hibernar. All the rest of the bumblebees will die in the autumn, except for the queen. Phew, lots of hibernate. What's in my hamster's cage? Weird, there are scraps of fabric in there. I wonder what Nacho and Peep have been up to. Well, anyway, I have to go and check on the dinner that I'm cooking, but I will be right back.
Phew, close call. I told you we should have hidden our sewing project earlier.
Tienes razón, Pip. Phew, me alegro de que no haya llevado nuestra manta nueva. La necesitamos. Hace frío.
It has gotten really cold. I'm glad you made this cozy blanket for us. Okay, buddy, what's on the agenda today? What are we doing?
Hacer. Yo no voy a hacer nada. Quiero tomar una siesta todo el día.
We can't just sleep all day. She just left to check on dinner.
¿Dijiste cena? ¿Es hora de comer?
No, not our dinner, goofball. The dinner she's cooking for the girls and the bearded one. But she's gone. It's our chance to escape. Let's go.
No quiero irme. Quiero acurrucarme con nuestra manta nueva y dormir el resto del día.
Nacho, you aren't supposed to hibernate like other animals. You can't just sleep all day. We need to go out and get some goodies. I saw the girls empty the compost bucket earlier. I wonder if there's...
¿Compost? ¡Yum! ¡Vamos!
At least all the snow is melted. Let's hurry up and get in the compost pile and head back to that cozy cage.
Te dije que hacía frío.
I know. You told me. You were right. Maybe it's too cold for us little guys.
Huelo el compost. Ok, a ver, ¿qué hay?
I see sweet potato peels, eggshells. Nacho, what are you eating?
Tallos de broccoli.
Broccoli stems? Save me some.
Pip, ¿viste algo moverse por ahí?
Something move? I didn't see anything. Let's go taste some butternut squash seeds. Nacho, what is it? Stop and...
Hola, me despertaron. Supongo que ahora tengo que almorzar.
Us? Lunch? We wouldn't taste very good, Mr. Snake. Sorry we disturbed you, and we had no idea you were hibernating in our compost pile. I mean, your compost pile. We just, run, Nacho! Run!
¡Toma, serpiente! ¡Uy! Casi.
I know, that garter snake almost ate us. If you hadn't thrown a stick right inside, we would have been snake food.
Yo me voy a dormir. No me despiertes.
Sleep, yeah. Let's just go get some sleep. Can we snuggle? I feel scared.
Ven aquí, amigo. Estamos a salvo.
Dinner is looking good, my friends. We are making pozole tonight. Have you ever had that? It is a delicious sopa. It's a soup that I love. Perfect for chilly winter nights. All right, amigos, you learned so much this episode about animales que hibernan. Let's review a little. Hibernación, la hibernación. Do you remember what that means? Hibernación is hibernation. And remember that it isn't the same as sleeping. It can look different depending on the animal, but it also involves a lot of physical changes to the animal too. Hibernación. Muy bien. Siesta. In fact, I am ready to take a siesta. Siesta is a nap. Una siesta. Excelente. Okay, ahora los animales que hibernan. Let's review the animals that we learned about. Oso. Grrr. Oso. Oso is a bear. Un oso. Nice job. Erizo, just like our poem, El Erizo. Erizo is a cute little hedgehog. Awesome. And our helpful animal that tells us if spring is coming es una marmota. 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 Nice job. That is a groundhog. Last but certainly not least, tenemos abejorro. Abejorro. Abejorro is a bumblebee. Nice work. Fantastico, amigos. Remember that if you love learning Spanish with me, you can learn even more with my nature-based Spanish courses for family. Learn more about those on my website, niñosandnature.com, under Spanish courses, and you will find something for kids of all ages and all types of families with different Spanish learning levels. Check those out. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast if you are enjoying it so that you can always know when a new episode is out. And I would say mil gracias. Thank you so much if you took the time to leave a rating or a review if you're enjoying this podcast as much as I am. Also, one more reminder that for every episode, I create free Spanish resources to go along with it so that you can enjoy them at home. From worksheets to coloring pages and a printable of our Spanish poem of the week, check out our freebie library to get yours today. Familias, thank you so much for being here with me. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back for taking this time to learn Español and for all of the courage and hard work that it takes to learn new words in Spanish. I am super proud of you, but more importantly, I hope that you are proud of yourself. Keep up the great work and know that I will be cheering you on until next time when we get to say hola to nature.